G'day, my name is Ben from Wild Potential, a WEC Method Master Coach out here in northern New South Wales, Australia. And I'm just going to share with you some simple actions that you can use to enhance your rope flow, your RMT rope training. Ultimately, this rope is a guide because it will enforce positive movement patterns into your body that will bring effortless movement into your routine. And that's a goal here, is to be able to move this rope effortlessly so you can have more energy resources for your work, your play, your life, your sport, and your training. You don't want to be exhausted in your warm-up before getting into your sport. So how do we work with the rope? How do we let the rope guide us to that correct pattern? What will happen intrinsically is if you don't put your hand in the right position, the rope's going to hit you. So that's a little lesson here. So every time that the rope hits you, think of it as a positive reinforcement. Okay, I need to, on the next rep, put my hand or position my body in a different way. So listen to that. That's the rope helping you there. One of the next things I'd like to bring to the attention is the beautiful synchronicity of the harmonious wave. The difference between extension and compression. There's this perfect moment of timing as the rope starts to tick from 12 to 11 or 12 to 11.9 that it starts to actually utilize gravity's force on the way down, and that's our moment of compression, going with gravity. And if we can have that moment of momentum with the rope, the rope will do the work for us. And as we guide the rope down, boom, the up is going to become even more powerful, more free is what David Weck speaks about. So as we punch down, the up will become free. Now ultimately, if I punch too hard down, there's going to be an unbalance to that harmonious wave. So we need to look at both sides of the coin here. You've got that 12 and you've got that 6 of compression and extension. As the rope goes down, that's our compression. As the rope goes up, that's our extension. And simple, if we're able to work with the rope and find that timing, boom, boom, boom. If you notice how little effort I'm actually moving my arm and my wrist, I'm now starting to work with the rope's perpetual motion. The synchronicity of finding balance in the harmonious wave of the up and down, up and down. Playing with that line, you're going to then start to find that moment that you could actually even use your legs and not even move the arm, bringing more speed into the rope. And this is very, very powerful because now your body is moving the rope. It's bringing the connection that your body is moving as one to move the rope between your both sides. So simple, just start rolling the rope. It doesn't matter which way, but there's going to be a moment when the rope comes up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you can, first off, move your arm in a sort of circular motion of down, up, you'll find that harmonious wave. And then if you can lock your elbow into your side of your hip, point it at the camera, and use your legs, you'll now start to bring this oneness into your training. Instead of just being, it's an upper body day or a lower body day, I'm now utilizing my whole body to move the rope. And that's what I want to do as a martial artist. I want to find things that bring unity into my whole body's movement. So, we've looked at the harmonious wave of what the rope is doing. The next line that we're looking at is the ability to cross the center line and bring the rope into the figure 8. As I cross the center line here of my body, which I still have a down and an up, it's now added into this figure 8, the infinity symbol. So what's powerful about that is there's infinite options everywhere for you to open up. but there is still that effortlessness between as I punch down, the up will become for free. The down becomes the momentum of gravity. And if you can find that once again of when to that perfect oscillating motion of between pronating the wrist and supinating the wrist, you'll bring an effortless movement into your practice. I suggest to get started with this and both of these actions to start off with single arm. Even closing your eyes and just feeling the rope, feeling, that sensation. When does it turn into compression? When does it translate into extension? Once you have that feeling, we can then start adding the layers of adding new and more complex patterns into the system and into the body. And that's an expression that you will get to add your own spice as you can then start to develop your own beautiful protocol of how you want to display your rotational movement practice. Get started, pick up a rope today and just don't jump it, simply move it next to you. And you'll also find that perfect moment of effortless between the extension and compression, which then can also translate into how you walk, boom, boom, boom. Because there is no time in life or in nature that there is a dead straight line. Nature doesn't produce straight lines. That's a human condition. So if you're able to find familiarity between your right and your left side, you're bringing duality, balance, harmonious balance in between what could be seen as posture between your left and your right sides, integrating both sides utilized. Have some fun, reach out, and if you're keen to get started onto a simple step-by-step program, obviously reach out to me at Wild Potential. We'll get you sorted out. And if you are looking for ropes, quality Aussie-made ropes, we've got them here in northern New South Wales. Give me a message. I'm excited to get you started, as it's just impactful practice that brings a lot of fun and also skill development, which is safe. Woo! We'll catch you soon at the next installment.